Hello, it's the happy couple here, and we've got a new video for you.
It's on relationship arguments. Dun dun dun.
Check it out. So the first point is obviously if you have your lives well aligned with each other and you're actually going in the same direction as human beings, you're naturally going to argue a lot less than if you have just totally clashing lives.
Next point is be open and communicate when you do something not cool. If you do something wrong, it's okay. Like, welcome to Earth, it happens. But communicate about it. When people get into really wrong things, like, wow, we went way over the top and it's the relationship ender type of thing, usually there were a number of steps that led to that, and at any one of those points, you could have said, hey, I screwed up and did this, long before it became, like, again, a relationship ender.
Very true. No one wants to see people argue. So if you've got something to sort out, just don't argue in public. Just go somewhere where you guys can get, together, get your minds right, talk it out, and work it out smoothly and simply on your own. No one needs to see that.
Yeah, and then make sure you don't argue to win. Like, you're not arguing to, oh, well, I won and she lost. Yeah, if that's your objective, then maybe be a little more open about some things that you haven't felt so good about in your life, because that's usually the only reason why I have to make her wrong, is usually I've done something bad. I did something that I didn't feel too good about. Now I have to make her wrong for it. So, just don't argue for that purpose. If you're arguing to make the other person put them down, that's kind of stupid. The whole point would be to uplift each other.
Exactly. A relationship isn't really a team activity. So if you are trying to beat your teammate, you're not on the same team and you're actually opponents. So, don't try to escalate, don't try to win. Just treat it as a conversation, not an argument, and just work it out.
When you're actually doing this conversation, not an argument, make sure that you're actually fully listening, and it's not like you're halfway listening in order to shove your own viewpoint in there. Just listen, like, get their viewpoint and put yourself in their shoes and go, oh, cool, I can see what the problem was. Oh, there was a miscommunication about blah. Like, again, if you're doing it so that you're not trying to win and put them down, and you're doing it being open, and you're doing it to actually have a conversation, it's a lot easier to do it, and it's a lot easier just to listen and then communicate.
So true. I love it.
Yeah, in 13 years that we've been together almost, there have been only a handful of times that I would say that we've had any severe disagreement. It's been pretty minimal,
Really minimal.
And usually we've been able to just really talk it out. We've never really had much of what I would call an argument. There's never been any yelling or anything like that. There's been, like, very strong communication on something where one of us felt very avidly, like, very strongly about something. But usually the other one would then go, oh, cool, I get your viewpoint, and then we talk it out, and then it gets resolved pretty quickly that way.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I see that this is something that is, like, important to you, obviously. Like, you're very passionate about this. Like, okay, explain fully your view. Like, let me try to understand. Okay, I can see that. Now, here's my view. Can you see that? Okay, well, maybe whatever. And you do that with actual care, knowing that you want to come to an understanding. You're a lot more likely to come to an understanding than if you're like, I will never understand and I will make them wrong.
Yes. You get your pirate hat and everything, and you're like,
sword.
I'm out there charging the world. Again, remember, this is your teammate.
Yeah.
So treat her/him like a teammate. See you guys in the next video.
Bye, guys.